Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 48.
Bring it out.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
God say, therefore, we're going to serve our enemies, right? Let's see what for.
Which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger.
God said we're going to serve our enemies in hunger, right? Who fed us food in slavery?
The white.
The white people. Who feeds us today?
Basically white.
The white people, right? So God is telling you, he's letting you know who your enemy is, because God said you're going to serve your enemies in hunger, right? Go ahead.
And in thirst.
He said you're going to serve your enemies in thirst. Who make apple juice here in America? Do we make that? What if we don't pay our water bill? Who cut it off? The white man, right? So God is telling you, God is letting you know here in America, we serving our enemy, which is the so-called white man. And guess what? All over the world, you got the Arab, the so-called Chinese man. All of them are God's enemy. Why? Because all of them had their hand in destroying the 12 tribes of Israel. What are we going to do when destruction hit America for our people? Because right now, all the food stamps gone, correct?
To be honest with you, what we gonna do?
Yeah, what we going to do as black people?
This is what we should do.
I'm listening.
Arm yourself and make sure you train.
Arm yourself, make sure you try it. So let me ask you a question, though.
Next time.
How we going to feed our people? Give me Zephaniah 2 and 1.
Yes, sir.
How we going to feed our people? Zephaniah 2 and 1.
Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
You see that? God told us to gather together, O nation not desired. So now you got to ask yourself, which race of people is not desired here in America? It ain't hard to see. Everybody hates the so-called black man and the so-called Hispanic, right? Read it again.
Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
Gather together, O nation not desired. Why? Because you see destruction coming. They just cut the food stamps off.
Right.
The wick when it get cut off.
Right.
What are we going to do? You know what I'm saying? That's the question that you got to ask the black man. When is the black man going to stand up? Give me 2 Ezra 10 and 33.
Bring it out.
We are here trying to warn our people before destruction come.
Right.
Before the famine come.
Right.
Here it is. All our people want to worry about is homecoming. A football game. I don't want that. 2 Ezra 10 and 33.
2 Ezra chapter 10 and verse 33. And he said unto me, stand up manfully, and I will advise thee.
You see that? God told the black man, stand up manfully, and he will advise us. Right now, we don't have no real men out here today.
Right.
All the grown men is acting like little boys today.
Right.
That's why the Lord got to send up prophets out here to teach our people, right? Read it again.
And he said unto me, stand up manfully, and I will advise thee.
God say, stand up manfully, and he will advise you. How you doing, sister? Y'all know what color Jesus Christ is? Hey, no. Hey, no. Let me ask him something. How you doing, brother? Can I ask you a question, big dog?
I asked him, would you rather put your faith in God or in a white man's dollar? He said the
Hey,
white
bro.
man's dollar.
Hey, bro, with the glasses. Let me talk to you real quick. And let me ask you a question. Read that again. 2 Ezra 10 and 33.
And he said unto me, stand up manfully, and I will advise thee.
God told us to stand up manfully. Here we are. We are here with the Bible. How you doing, brother? What's your name? What's your name? Joe? I'm Ethan. Hey, pork. All right. Hey, Joe, let me ask you a question. Is it lawful for us to eat pork according to the Bible?
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Just told me.
He just told you. So we're going to get it out the Bible. So let me ask you a question. Why do white people do it? Why do we do that?
Lack of knowledge.
Lack of knowledge. That's correct.
No,
I'm going to show you because
there's no teaching. No real teaching.
there is no real teaching of God. That's true.
Really are.
That's true, because we're going to show you what the law say, right? And we're going to show you why our people got high diabetes and blood pressure. It's because of the things that we eat. Get that in Leviticus real quick.
Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 7.
Bring it out.
And this swine, though he divide the hoof,
The swine is the pig, right?
though he divide the hoof, and be cloven footed, yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you. Of their flesh ye shall not eat.
Right. God said the swine, the pig is unclean unto us. Of their flesh we should not eat. Now, the question is, why is pork the cheapest meat in our community? Give me Sirach 12:10. Why do you think that is?
We're the only one buying it.
Well, the thing is, our enemies know who we are. Our enemies know they got our history book, which is the Bible. Right. Our enemies know what we supposed to do, you know what I'm saying, in the commandments and what commandments we're not supposed to break.
Yeah.
Our slave master got our records. They say, you know what, God told them not to eat pork. But you know what he said? He gonna set up pork everywhere in our neighborhood. And here it is, we got diabetes now, we got gout, right? Read this scripture. We're gonna show you what God said about the enemy real quick.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
Sirach chapter 12 and verse 10. Never trust thine enemy.
You see that?
What chapter is that?
Read again.
Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha. Never trust thine enemy.
You see that God say never trust our enemy. So I gotta ask you a question. Who is the enemy according to God? God say never trust your enemy. Who is our enemy according to God?
I don't know.
You don't know. We gonna say it. Give me Deuteronomy 28 verse 48. You know what? Because
Everybody that's against Christ is the enemy.
that's
really.
true. That's true. Everybody that's against Christ is our enemy. But God gonna be very specific on what He's talking about, right? Give me Deuteronomy 28 verse 48. He gonna tell you who the enemy is. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 48.
Bring it out.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
God say, therefore, we're gonna serve our enemies, right? Let's see what for.
Which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger.
God said we're gonna serve our enemies in hunger, right? Who fed us food in slavery?
The white.
The white people. Who feeding us today?
Basically white.
The white people, right? So God is telling you, He's letting you know who your enemy is because God said you're gonna serve your enemies in hunger, right? Go ahead.
And in thirst.
He said you're gonna serve your enemies in thirst. Who make apple juice here in America? Do we make that? What if we don't pay our water bill? Who cut it off? The white man, right? So God is telling you, God is letting you know here in America, we serving our enemy, which is the so-called white man. And guess what? All over the world, you got the Arab, the so-called Chinese man. All of them are God's enemy. Why? Because all of them had their hand in destroying the 12 tribes of Israel.
Right.
But God is letting them know here in America, God is telling us who the enemy is. Read that.
And in nakedness.
God said we're going to serve our enemies in nakedness. Where your clothes say they made from? Vietnam and China, right?
China.
What? Not in our neighborhood, right? We don't make our own clothes. And who is selling us the clothes today? You got to go to Walmart, Target. We don't own these stores, do we? Now, we once used to own stores back in the day, but what happened to them?
We don't have no hospitals either.
We don't have no hospitals either, but we had all that at one point in time back in the early 1920s.
Right.
They destroyed it, right?
Yeah.
God said we're going to serve our enemies in nakedness, right?
And in want of all things.
He said you're going to serve your enemies in want of all things. When you want a car, who you got to go to?
Go to the man.
You want to buy a house, who you want to go to?
Go to the man.
If you want to lead a country, who you got to ask? You got to ask them. So God is telling you, He's letting the children of Israel know, which is us, that we have to serve our enemies in the want of all things, but there's more.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he hath destroyed thee.
He said your enemy gonna put a yoke of iron upon your neck until he destroyed us. Who put yokes of irons on our necks? The white man, right? So it's not hard to figure out who the enemy is. But today, what happened in society, they tell us, I'm your enemy. They say Tyrone your enemy. Meanwhile, the real enemy is the people that destroyed us, right? And the same enemy gave us this right here. Who gave us this right here? Because this image not in the Bible. So where did this image come from? Why? How come when our people go to church or they pray to Jesus, they don't pray to a black man? This what comes up. Why is that? Because our enemy know the truth. Our enemy don't want us to know that we're the greatest people on the planet. Deuteronomy 7:6. Your enemy, matter of fact, hold that, give me Psalms 82:6. Your enemy don't want you to know you a God on the earth.
Right.
He call you a nigga.
Right.
He call you African American.
Right.
He call you boy.
Right.
But we're going to show you what God call you. Right? Read that real quick.
Psalms chapter 82 and verse 6. I have said, ye are gods.
You see that God called us gods. The black man is a God on the earth.
Right.
But the white man said, no, you a boy. No, you are African American. God called us a God, right?
And all of you are children of the Most High. But ye shall die like men.
But we gonna die like men. Why? Because we're in the midst of sin right now. Go ahead.
Who wrote the Bible?
Our ancestors did. Give me that. Give me Psalms. Give me Psalm 68. Let's find out. Let's find out who wrote the
The
Bible.
Bible came from the Egyptians.
No, the original Bible came from our ancestors. We're gonna read it to you. Psalm 68 and 11, right?
Psalm chapter 68 and verse 11. The Lord gave the word.
The Lord gave the word.
Great was the company of those that published it.
It say, great was the company of those that published it, meaning Isaiah, Moses,
Jeremiah
Ezekiel,
30 and 1.
Jeremiah.
30 and 1.
Give me Jeremiah 30 and 1. Our ancestors, which is black men, they wrote the Bible. I know it's hard to believe because every time you think about the Bible, you see white people. When you think about anything about Jesus or the apostles, they whitewash them and make them Caucasian. So therefore, the black man feels like he has no connection into the Bible. Read that.
Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 1. The word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord, saying, thus speaketh the Lord God of Israel, saying, write thee all the words that I have spoken unto thee in a book.
See that? So our ancestors, Jeremiah, which is a black man. Matter of fact, we're going to get the description of what Jeremiah looked like.
Right.
Go ahead.
Okay, after them, who wrote this Bible right here? What is this?
Your ancestors.
But where did the translation come from?
You talking about the 1611. King James authorized the translation from Greek and Latin. He was a black man that ruled Scotland.
Right.
Do you know anything about the Moors that ruled Europe over 1,000 years? Yes, that was our ancestors.
Right.
King James did not write the Bible.
Right.
He authorized the translation because, let me ask you a question. What language do we speak today?
Come on.
Okay, we
Come
speak
on.
English. Give me that, it's Zephaniah. Yeah. We're gonna,
Isaiah 28.
Europe. King James is from Europe. Yes, we. Yes, we. Yes, because our ancestors ruled Europe during the Dark Ages.
Come on.
That's the history those slave masters don't want you to know.
Right.
Because think about it. Go ahead. It's a white man. Say it again. You said why they say King James is a white Greek? Give me, hold that. Give me Sirach 12 and 10 again. The same reason why they say Jesus Christ a white man.
That's right.
Because guess what? White people lie. That's all they do. They've been lying since they came out the womb. White people do nothing but lie. That's why we're going to read you what God said again about the white man. Read it again.
Sirach chapter 12 and verse 10. Never trust thine enemy.
You see that God say never trust thy enemy. Never trust the damn white man, right?
For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
Just like iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Because the white man gonna reveal himself and hold that. I'm gonna show you. Brothers back, hold on. I'm gonna show you that they been whitewashing since back in Greek time. Give me Brothers back to me 3 and 48.
Bring it out.
We're gonna show you what they. It's Brothers back to me 3 and 48. This is the Apocrypha. We're gonna show you during the Greek time when white people were ruling that they did the same thing. They did whitewashing to our ancestors, right? Imagery, read that.
First Maccabees chapter 3 and verse 48. And laid open the book of the law.
Right, so they laid open the book of our law because our Bible had, images in it back then. We had images of the black prophets, right? Go ahead.
Wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images.
You see that the heathen took our images and they painted them white. It's the same thing they did with Jesus Christ right here. Look. Here it is, a black Jesus Christ right here. What is this white man doing? What is this Caucasian doing right here?
Look at the picture,
you see
sir.
the black
Come look at the
image,
picture,
right?
sir.
Look at the image right here. He making them a Caucasian.
Get close
Look
up,
at
get
this.
close up.
These the same Greeks right here. During the Maccabee time, this is now. You got the Caucasian man. Look, that's the image of Christ, a black man.
Come on.
Look what he's doing. He's whitewashing him.
Right.
In the Bible, Jesus Christ is a black man according to the Bible. Yes, white people did that. And guess what they doing? Now they make these false images. Our people pray to a white Jesus. That's not in the Bible. Give me Revelation 1:14. But hey, you're an Israelite and you have to repent, and we got to keep God's laws. We got to come out of Christianity.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.